To be honest, I don't think either of the PTOs will make the roster. Dermott definitely has a better chance.
Dermott has a better chance of making the roster. Dermott has a better chance of getting a contract in general.
Yeah, totally.
Like if we're agreeing that it's, let's say 5% chance Hoffman's on the NHL roster, 30% chance he's in Bakersfield, I think Dermott's more of like a 30% chance he's on the roster, 75% chance he's in Bakersfield.
Yeah. Well, one thing that's actually interesting in this Dermott kind of debate,
and that's where we can go next on our kind of list of shit to talk about.
Dermott and Josh Brown both played in Arizona last year. So they would have been fighting for that spot either way in Arizona. I looked. Yep. Brown played 51 games. Dermott played 50 games. Brown had 3 more points and was +2. Dermott was -14. So I know we don't like Josh Brown's contract, but at the end of the day, the Arizona Coyotes decided that Josh Brown was better than Travis Dermott. Which is, I don't know, I never thought of it. It's
an interesting way to view it.
Yeah.
Here's what Stan Bowman had to say about Travis Dermott. Quote, Travis has some flexibility with his game. He's a versatile player. He can play both sides, and he's a guy we will focus on to see how he stacks up to the others competing on the right side, which is interesting. So are they going to be maybe looking at Dermott as, and I wouldn't be the least bit surprised then, if this is a situation where we see Dermott on the left and right side a lot in preseason, and if he's, decent on the left and is just competitive enough with a piece like Josh Brown on the right, then you sit there and go, well, then Dermott's going to be our 7th D because he's a lefty who can play the right side, and he's playing the right side as good or better than Josh Brown. So you keep the versatility, and also you keep what would likely be a lower cap hit. There's Travis Dermott, if he signs, is probably signing for $800,000, right? So keep that extra $200,000 to keep accruing cap space, put Josh Brown in the minors. If someone really wants to claim Josh Brown, have at her.
Yeah, it seems like a long shot. Tyler made a good comment in the chat as well. Travis Dermott did play in Erie with
Connor McDavid
and Knobloch. So there's
Connor Brown.
And Connor Brown. I'm pretty sure he was Jeff Jackson's client too, if I'm remembering correctly. I think it's good that the Oilers brought in that left side. We kind of spoke about it. A lot of the conversation was on the right side of just like, how are we going to replace Broberg? So you only have 3 left-handed defensemen, and that was it. Cam Denis was your next guy up. So I'm fine.
Or Ben Gleason.
Gleason season. Can't wait for that again. I think it is what it is. Just I don't think this guy's going to come in and do a lot for you. And I think one thing that would benefit Josh Brown too, and again, obviously left shot, right shot, but if, for example, let's just say, I don't know, say someone in the top 6 gets injured.
Yeah.
Josh Brown is going to be okay with coming in and playing that kind of bottom 6, like shutdown pairing. I just don't think Dermott does that same game plan for you. Know what I mean?
But Dermott's,
do you not think he's just like Troy Stetcher?
I know, but Dermott's there in case a lefty gets hurt.
Totally. I get that. But I just think the role that if again someone would get injured, God forbid, but it's been 3 years when no one's been hurt on his blue line.
The Oilers' blue line has been stupid healthy the last number of years.
With that said, Nurse might miss some time to start the year, and Ekholm did do it, but like for the most part, in critical moments, they have had their core together.
Yeah. I
think Josh Brown would be more fit to go in and play like 8 minutes with his skill set.
But like, okay, let's walk through the scenario of the right side. People are going to hate that we're even doing this exercise.
This is good.
If Bouchard gets hurt, who draws in? Dermott.
Brown.
Why?
Because you would move Troy Stetcher up, and then you would have Emberson and Brown. God, what a right side that.
Well, see, and I disagree with that. Also, if Evan Bouchard gets hurt, I think I'm quickly
so screwed.
Yeah, we're royally screwed.
13-5.
You know what? I'm actually over this exercise now. We're gonna move on. What's up, Nation citizens? If you like that video, then you need to be subscribed to the Oilers Nation YouTube. Podcasts, live shows, exclusive interviews, and analysis. Everything you need from your favorite voices at Oilers Nation. And you don't want to miss any of it, so hammer that subscribe button.